learn vocabulary across the screen, so make sure to follow along. Now, today, we're just going to start with a blank canvas because, like the universe, it all started with nothing. No one will know, ever, what came before. That's up to religion and science.
Now I'm going to start by painting just a small little speck of gray on this canvas. This represents the very first form of the universe. Infinitely small, hot, and dense. Energy turns into matter. Baba! This little dot holds a lot more than the entire painting will be.
All the energy in this little dot will explode under extreme conditions. To show this, we'll just take a little bit of phthalo blue. Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. Maybe mix in a little bit of white to kind of dilute that a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a nice color. And we'll just start by kind of painting just the indication of some cosmic energy radiating out from this point. Oh yeah, that's real nice. Now, you can get as crazy with it as you want, but today, I think we're just going to start small. Oh. How did all of this matter just come from pure energy? Now, Einstein correctly explained this in his theory, E equals mc squared. Now, this theory shows that the two are interchangeable. Energy can go into matter, and matter can go into energy under the right conditions. That's important. We're just going to blend this out a little bit more. Kind of get that wispy effect going. Really got to get that explosion effect in there. Yeah.
All of this was happening so fast that there was no time measurement that would be able to show how fast it really was. Planck time was as fast as this. Here, I'll show you. 1 billionth of a billionth of a billionth shorter than a second. Now that's Planck. The universe begins to cool, creating subatomic particles that will bond together to create quarks. Quarks are in sets of 3, which create protons and neutrons. Protons and neutrons are in the nucleus. But there's one more piece to this equation: electrons. These negatively charged particles are bonded with protons via electromagnetism. It keeps things calm between the two. 3 other forces: gravity, strong, and weak nuclear forces also help this process.
380,000 years later, the universe begins to cool just enough for light to be able to pass through the Milky Cloud of messy particles. Let's paint that, shall we? I'm just going to dip into a little bit of titanium white here. I'm just going to paint some highlights coming through. Ooh, yeah. That's nice. Always want to start from the center and work your way out. I don't know about you, painting just puts me in a mood, you know? It's really relaxing for your soul. All right, you know what? Let's get a little crazy. Let's take more of that titanium white. Let's mix it with a little bit of the purple. Ooh, makes a nice lavender color. Oh, that's gonna look great. Just gonna edge that a little bit more. Now you might be thinking, this is really small. Wasn't the universe big? I'm getting to that. Don't worry, it'll expand. It sure will.
Oh wait, you hear that? That's CBR. Cosmic background radiation is the humming of the first energy from the Big Bang. This is where all the evidence of expansion comes from. Now, atoms group together to create the first 2 elements, helium and hydrogen. These group together to make stars. Now let's paint some happy little stars, shall we? Okay, just a little dab in the titanium white. Okay, just a few here and there. You can do it however you want. You know, this is not the most ideal brush because it bends from the pressure, but we'll make it work because that's just what happens, you know. Some little clusters here. Clusters there, one big one, a little one, and I'll get back to you once I paint the rest.
In the process, if you find that your brush gets too dirty, you want it to be nice, fresh, and clean, I'm just going to dip it in the water for a little bit. Beat the devil out of it. That's my favorite part of this whole show. And just taking all my frustrations on the brush. You know, painting should be a place for happiness, not for any of those other bad emotions. Right now you're probably wondering, well, that's all great, Bob, but how do we know the universe is expanding? And when will it end? Now, I've got an answer for that. So, basically, there are two different theories that prove that the universe has and is indeed been expanding since the beginning of time. Now, these two are called redshift and the Doppler effect. Now, we really won't go into it that much, but these are important because they involve how distance manipulates your senses, such as your eyesight or redshift. As galaxies move farther away, they'll appear red. And the Doppler effect, as you hear things that get farther away, they get lower in pitch. Anyways, that's just a little bit into why we know the universe is expanding. Now, how will it end though? Now, this is where it gets a little bit depressing. There are two substances in the world that are pretty mysterious: dark energy and dark matter. Now, these things are pushing galaxies apart, making them farther away from each other, and ultimately they'll push each other so far away that they won't have any friends anymore. The universe will just go dark. And in my opinion, everyone needs a friend, so we can't have that. So we're going to represent this by just kind of painting the edges of the universe, you know? Now, none of this won't happen for a long time. Humans will probably be gone by then. But it's just something to think about, you know? That's okay. We won't think about it too much while we're painting. It's just happiness here. And remember, most important thing when you're painting, there are no mistakes. It's just happy accidents. Don't get frustrated over this. This is supposed to be comedy, you know? It's supposed to be a break from reality. I love hearing that sound of the brush on the canvas. It's just really enjoyable. Now, I'm going to get back to you once I finish painting.
Thanks for joining us on another artistic adventure.
God bless, my friend.